What's up everyone, it's Demolition Derby for Life. I'm here gonna do an aftermath on the Nemo car, or Dory car, or whatever you would want to call it. Otherwise, the 80s welded car. I ran this at Buffalo this last Saturday, which would have been the 22nd, I believe. I was towards the end of the Derby. The Derby didn't finish until about, I want to say, close to 11 o'clock. I mean, that's not the latest Derby I've ever I've been to, but that was the latest I've been to one, or latest I've been in one for the longest time, and yeah, but yeah, what ended up taking me out was I had my wires knocked off my battery. I forgot to tighten the battery. That's basically what took me out. I was stupid and I didn't realize that it wasn't tight, but it was hand tight. So I couldn't get it any tighter with my hand, so I figured, well, that's going to be good enough, and just go out there and have some fun. But just take the time and tighten it with a wrench or a socket or whatever, and just do it, because, yeah, that's what ended up taking me out. You'll see in the GoPro video how disappointed I was, and also how I had a laugh at it, because I told myself to do this, but when I didn't, and yeah, I kind of had a laugh about it. But here you go, guys. Here she is. She's still in one piece. The front didn't know. I think it nosed up just a little bit. Not much, but just a little. I don't know for sure, but yeah. You can see bumper held up very well, and I used the front of this car the most. I take it I only made probably close to 5 hits once with the ass end, but close to 5 hits with this in the front. Car was running really great, except for when my throttle stuck open, wide open. You also will see that in the GoPro video. But yeah, she stuck wide open, and that was a little shock to me. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it did. But I got that all taken care of. I got this whole car ready to run again, but I think I'm gonna hold off and not run it this year anymore. I haven't really decided. I might just for the fun of it, I might run it one more time, but right now I'm thinking I'm just gonna save it for next year. Just wait and bring it to a different place. But yeah, see the bumper, start at the bumper, a couple nicks and dings here and there. Hasn't moved at all. I don't even think it's, no spots. It's as straight as I put it on, which that frame is kinked over that way, so that's why the bumper's sitting at an angle like this. I did weld that on like that, so I'm not too surprised that this frame is, or the bumper's not square with the front of the car, or at least with the hood. Hood's starting to buckle in and do all sorts of kittywampus things. I don't know who that was. I am actually gonna end up cutting that little chunk of metal out of there. It's kind of just useless at this point. Kind of just in the way. I don't want it to, if the hood keeps going down like it is, that doesn't straddle my motor or anything and break anything. It's not nosing up, yeah, a little bit, but otherwise, yeah. Tire's good. I thought this frame was actually worse because I thought this tire was all the way into the back firewall, but nope, it just was, my steering was all out of whack a little bit. I actually did lose steering, but I lost it when I was taken out. That's when I lost steering. I was just sitting there and the steering didn't feel good, and then I ended up, after I was pulled out of the ring and I kept futzing with it, and then I finally just fully just snapped. And there I sat. I did fix it up already. As you can see right there, what I ended up doing is I welded a couple washers on there, on the end, and that's keeping that steering from pulling out. I did test drive it. I made sure that it was fine, and everything seemed good to go. So yeah, so I think it's fixed. Also, when I broke the steering, one of my spark plug wires got wrapped up around the shaft here. There we go, the shaft there, and it twisted and pulled it out and broke it. So I ended up replacing the spark plug. So no big deal. I believe I got sideswiped, and that's what just sliced my door open a little bit. No big deal. This is actually the worst side. The other side pretty much looks like a car. I did take a shot here. Didn't break anything, thank God. My angle iron, it's like 1/4 inch thick and whatnot, and that actually kinked over that way, and it's not bending the hump at all, but it kinked that over, and it seems to be fine for now. Don't really see any issues with it. This is kind of little kitty wampus. I'm not liking how it's going, but that was not with a square shot. I kind of just was backing up and just saw the guy coming straight at me, so I just went and hit him. But yeah, so that side's starting to kink in. Nothing too serious. I did have a little bit of sheet metal kind of starting to come into the tires. Bent it all back, pounded it in. See, got to use this side now. The bars were both angled out, but this one's kinking over that way, which I think it's doing that. I don't think it, because it's starting to tear away on top of there, but maybe it's not so bad. I mean, it is a little weird, but oh well. Oh, I did not win best paint. The kid that won it was from the hometown there, so I kind of have the idea now that mainly the hometown people win it. Not always, but mainly that's what ends up happening, is the hometown kids win it or whatever, because I mean, mine by far was not the greatest one out there. There was a girl that was out there. She painted up 2 cars. You'll see them in the walk around video, or if you have not seen it, it is the Buffalo walk around video for 2018 or whatever. And she painted up the Christmas car, and she had the Dr. Seuss car, and she did a really good job. It was down to her and this kid, which had I mean, if you are watching my video, I'm sorry, kid, but I should have been someone else. I'm sure, because he pretty much just spray painted the car, or the car was maroon, and he went with the American flag theme. Painted the hood blue with, and then added some stars, and then had just spray painted white lines across the whole car. I mean, it was running and everything too, and I mean, he won it. Good for him. Good job. But there was a lot of other cars that put way more time and effort into best paint, and they should have gotten it. But mine was kind of just thrown together a little bit. I hoped a bunch of little kids liked it. I know I saw one kid out there that was like, yeah, Dory or Nemo or whatever, and I was like, yay, I did something right. As you can see here, still looks like a car all the way across until about here, and then up there's a little bit damaged. That was voice crack. That was done by the guy loading up my car. I just told him pick it up through the hood and set it on the trailer. Inside here, as you can see, the flooring is not very safe. I don't have much flooring, I should say, which I'm soon gonna have to keep my feet off the ground, or at least put put something in there just to keep my foot from falling through and an accident happening. It is separating on all sides except for this side. It's starting to a little bit. I can see holes, but yeah, it's by no means a clean car anymore. This had to be cut for my rules. I knew it wasn't gonna go, but I left it anyway just to see if they would let it go. But nope, they were like, no, you gotta cut it. So I gotta have them cut it. Oh, and also I had like an extra plate for my humps, and they cut that out too because they wouldn't let that go. So I just had a piece of angle iron. I actually thought they had to cut my whole entire humps out, but I guess they didn't. So yay. What else? Oh, and also they cut off one of my things for my hood, or for one of my tie downs marks, because I think it was a couple years ago it was eight holding points. This year it's only 6. So yeah, I got a pretty good passenger door shot. Just ripped the hole in there. It actually caved in quite a bit. Can't really tell, but it's going in. It's a pretty good. It was a pretty good shot. I think it was one of the guys. He backed into me. I think that's what ended up happening. Paint's all goofed up now, so woohoo. All the hard work, which probably was only like 8 hours worth of painting and drawing. Didn't do a very good job on him. Kind of just I just drew him the best I could to my knowledge and the internet. But yeah, I think I did take a shot here because this is all pushed inwards, which I don't know. That looks a little weird. There, you can see. This tire's bent, or the springs and stuff are a little goofed up, but yeah. And also, one more thing I found missing on my motor was I was almost like one of my the bolts that hold down my motor almost popped out because the nut on the back side that I had it in popped off, which still a little surprised about that. But I fixed that. This car is all ready to go again. But again, I don't know if I want to run it again this year. I might, but I don't know. Haven't decided. And then also, I wasn't expecting this to be there when I was done with the Derby. So it was either a guy backed into me and it was just that high, but I don't know, because I mean from where that mark is to here it's got to be about a foot, so his or whoever hit me came all the way to there, and that's right on top of my core support. And that's, I have a wire here that controls my fan, and oh yeah, my fan wires popped off too, and yeah, there was a bunch of minor stuff that happened, but yeah, the car's holding up really good yet. Good for another run, that's for sure. Or nah, I'd probably just scrap it. There's too much wrong with it. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's the aftermath of the Nemo car, Dory car, whatever you want to call it. The chainsaw car. Ooh, you guys haven't seen this yet. I went and bought some more tires and rims. Yeah, nasty looking. I don't know how they're gonna work. They're quite a bit too big for me, but if I ever run a truck or a Mighty Mini again, or even a full-size car, which I can run these on the front, I'll end up using them. But I mean, they're just so big for the back of the, like this car, this chain car, that looks so big. Got to make tire clearance and stuff, but yeah, this car will be run again. This car will run again at Pumpkin Smash on October 20th in New Ulm. I believe that's where it is. That is the plan with this. This car is pretty much ready to go. There are some minor things yet. I gotta cut some more clearance for the other tire. I am just gonna run these for fun, just to see how it goes. I will bring extras just in case they don't let me run this, because I think they should let this one go, since it's not a full center, but it's just the middle center. But yeah, should be interesting. Oh, and I do have to put a halo bar in. I have to make sure I do that before I take it. So that will be a project done yet, which I think what I'll end up doing is I'm just going to add a bar from here straight up, and a bar over there straight up, and then put something in the middle. I think they'll let that fly, but who knows how picky they will be. I am going to look at the rules if I can. I should be able to find the rules, but yeah, this car, the hood's still chained down from when it was ran in Hutch. So yeah, I haven't done much to this thing. I was having some weird starting issues, which I think I solved it, but I am gonna have to pull the hood off and double check everything underneath there, make sure everything's not melting together or whatnot. And the back end should be fine. I did get some more clearance with the hump here. It was hitting my other tires, but now there's probably about an inch and a half worth of gap. But yeah, but right here, this is where it's hitting right now. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe just pull the chain out and cut away or whatever. But yeah, that will be the next project. But there you go, guys. There's the aftermath of the Dory car, Nemo car, 80s welded car. One of those three. But yeah, it's all good to go. I'm so happy that bumper, it was worth the 8 hours of welding. It was definitely worth it. It's starting to get nicks and dings in it, which might do patches on it eventually. But right now, it had it was not a long run, so it was only used a few times, which, yeah. But again, guys, thank you guys for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're new. Or even if you've been coming back and keep watching my videos, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new content that comes out. I have a lot of stuff to upload, but I'm gonna skip because I have Litchfield, Montley yet to post up, and I might go to a derby this weekend, and then there's one next weekend too, and then my derby. So there's like 3 more derbies after this video goes up, or there might be another couple more videos. I don't know. I just got so out of order and stuff, so. But yeah, yeah, that's about it, guys. Again, just been getting stuff ready and running it, and just one more derby this year for sure. And then the ice races too this year, which I have to find a car yet. I will find a car eventually. Haven't really been looking because I just closed on a house. So I'm going to be conserving my money a little bit more. I'm going to be doing less cars instead of doing like 1, 2, 3. I had 3 cars. Yep, 3 cars this year I ran. 3 and the lawnmower. But lawnmower just needs a few fixes. Still runs and everything. This car is ready to run. That car is going to be scrapped after this year, so I'm going to build another a fresh chain car. But yeah, thank you guys for watching all my videos. I appreciate it. Don't forget the like button and subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys later.